Hello everyone. So today we have received this Dell Optiplex 755 motherboard. So let me show you. Okay, our standby LED is glowing. I have connected diagnostic card also, and here we have this its power switch. I am going to press this power switch first. Okay, as soon I press power switch, this LEDs of this diagnostic card just turned on and turned off, and right now we have orange light blinking. Okay, so second step which we are going to diagnose, in some Dell Optiplex you have VRM short, that's why we are getting this like this same issue. So for checking, cross check, we are just going to remove this VRM supply cable and check whether our motherboard is running fine or not. Okay, here I have this power switch. I have removed VRM supply and just I am going to press power button. Okay, so as you can see, we have similar issue till now. After removing that VRM supply, we don't have any kind of blink, but our motherboard is turning off on for some time and again powering off. And when I connect this, okay, VRM supply, okay, and just try to power on, it's giving me a blink. So let me try a few things. Just cleaning this RAM, removing RTC battery and cleaning this processor socket. This is our first step. Then we will check its voltages and we will check. So I think diagnosed problem. Because of that problem we are getting this orange light blink issue. So let me tell you first which are the voltage and on which point we are getting those voltages. So first is our RAM voltage. So let me take something. Okay, so first one is RAM voltage. So as you can see, we have MOSFET over here. This is the controlling IC. So the RAM voltage, the input 5 volt is available on this point, drain of this MOSFET. On this point we have RAM voltage as a 1.8 volt. Okay, so I have checked RAM voltage, SPD VDD voltage, SM clock, SM data. All these voltages are okay. And in this motherboard we have 1. DDR2 RAM whose operating voltage is 1.8 volt. So RAM voltage is okay, because RAM voltage is if RAM voltage is missing, then your motherboard will not power on, because it is given as a input to various sections. So next thing, here we have another MOSFET. So on input we have RAM voltage, on output we have 1.5 or 1.2 volt, which is supplied to this PCH, sorry, IC. Okay, it's South Bridge, also called as a ICH. Okay, so after that I have checked this BIOS. We have each and every voltage, means 3.3 on 8 number pin and 1 2 3, that data pins are also we have voltage, so that is pass. Then afterwards we have here MOSFET pair. On this MOSFET and on source of this MOSFET we have 1.2 volt, which is okay. Then again check, this is GMCH voltage supply. Over here we have these two pairs. Here we have input, then on this source and on this drain we have 1.2 volt, which is applied to this GMCH. Okay, so at that point we have voltage. After GMCH we have another voltage. I think it may be something, don't know, because we don't have schematics for this, so I don't know which voltage is this one. So I check for this voltage, and here I think that on input we have 1.8 volt. On gate supply we don't have any kind of gate supply, and on source we don't have any kind of voltage. So I have to trace this gate of this MOSFET first and check why this gate supply is missing. And that's why if this voltage is not available, then our core IC will not get its enable signal, and if enable signal is not available, then our weak core section, this section will not work, and then we will get continuously blink issue. Okay, so in some motherboards, for this MOSFET we have a PWM controller, buck controller. So I have another Dell Optiplex motherboard over here, and we know that this is the MOSFET which is available over here. This is the same MOSFET, and for controlling this MOSFET we have this PWM buck controller. So in this motherboard I don't see any nearby buck controller. So let me trace down and let me check why this uh, source voltage is missing. And after whenever I solve this issue, I will tell you why this issue was created. So let me trace, and before that let me show you the missing voltage. So I am just going to place a probe on this point. Let's hope that it's not touching anything. Okay, this is multimeter over here, and this is my power button. I'm just going to press power button. Okay, we have standby light glowing, and okay, the motherboard powered on for few seconds, but we don't have any kind of voltage on that pin. And as you can see, the LED is blinking. So let me power off once again. Okay, now we will check voltage on drain of this MOSFET. Okay, I am just going to press power button. Okay, as you can see, 1.8 volt is available on this drain of this. Okay, drain of this MOSFET, and on gate we don't have any kind of voltage, and on source also we don't have any kind of voltage. Let's monitor source terminal. So let me place my probe like this. Okay, turn off, turn on. Just simply press power button. As you can see, we were having little bit 0.15 volt, so that's not enough. On this point, to pass 1.2 volt, we should have nearly 3.3 or 2.9 something, nearby 3 volt. So let me diagnose and tell. So I have traced its gate, and it is connected to pin number 1, I think, of this LM358. Here we have this PWM buck controller. So this is controlling gate of this. So I am going to just replace this and check whether our motherboard is working or not, and let's check. So we were working on this Dell Optiplex 755 motherboard. So initially when I diagnosed, I was not getting here 1.2 volt, and I should get that. So on this gate terminal we have connected this LM358. So first I thought that this may be problem, so I directly changed from scrap board. Okay, after changing, same issue, I was not getting this. So I thought checking one by one voltage. Whenever I place a probe on this and just power on, initially the voltage was coming, and after 1.5 second it was going dropping. Means something we have problem with another section, mean in front. So I followed this source terminal and found that this core IC, which is also known as VRM IC, it may be faulty. So I tried to change that. So I changed from a faulty board. So I changed, and this is the I have changed. So let me show you first what condition this motherboard is in. So I have powered on. See, we have standby light glowing. Okay, initially as soon I power on, this orange light was blinking, and let me power on right now. Okay, as you can see, before that it was blinking, this orange light was blinking right now, and motherboard was not turning on. It was turning on for means 2 or 3 seconds. Right now we have another condition. We have this orange light stable, and our fan is also moving, means SMP is powered on, and our this diagnostic card, we have 3 LED power LEDs are glowing, but we don't have any kind of reset. Okay, we don't have reset also. Okay, and it's showing 00 coding. This is showing 00 coding because we don't have core voltage. Okay, so we don't have core voltage is not generated in this motherboard. I have checked core enable signal which is coming from this MOSFET, so that is 1.2 core enable signal is available, also VCC and all requirements, VID signal also available, but we don't have core voltage. The reason behind that is this IC is not functioning well, because this IC I have removed from this motherboard, and this motherboard was having problem like this, like same which we have in this motherboard. So in this motherboard, initially when I diagnosed that it was not generating its core voltage, and its core voltage was not generated, so I just, for confirmation that we core IC is faulty, we this two, both the motherboards have same IC, so I just replaced by each other, and this motherboard was having LED blink issue. Okay, and this motherboard having orange LED not blinking. So as soon I replace both the chips, now this motherboard has issue of blinking, and this motherboard has orange light steady, means not blinking. So it is confirmed that our core IC is faulty, that's why we are not getting this weak core voltage, because all the input and input requirements are okay, but no output. So this is somewhat case study. And if you check for this core IC ADP 3193, okay, that IC is not available. You will get only in this Dell laptop, desktop branded CPU, and if you have scrap, then you can replace that directly. But in this both the cases, I have this core IC faulty, that's why whenever I change this IC, this board's problem is going to this board, and when I change from this board to this board, again same condition. So it is 100% sure that we have problem with core IC. By changing core IC we can sort this out. Thank you.